Red Harlow was born around the 1850s or 1860s to Nate Harlow and Falling Star. Tragically, his parents died when he was just 14, and he eventually became a legendary gunslinger and bounty hunter. While Red Dead isn't officially in the same universe as Red Dead Redemption, there are numerous Easter eggs referencing Red Harlow. NPCs at camps sometimes talk about him, but it remains unclear if he truly exists in the Red Dead Redemption timeline. Around 1863, Arthur Morgan was born to Beatrice and Lyle Morgan. His childhood was rough, his mother died young, and he witnessed his father hanged at the age of 11. By 1875, Dutch van der Linde met Hosea Matthews, and together they formed the Van der Linde Gang. In 1877, at age 14, Arthur was taken under their wing. The three of them quickly became adept at robbing the rich and helping the poor. Not long after, Susan Grimshaw joined the gang in the late 1870s. Dutch and Hosea personally taught Arthur how to read, write, and handle firearms, molding him into one of the fastest gunslingers in the West. In 1885, Dutch brought in John Marston, whom he had rescued. By the mid-1880s, Strauss and Pearson had joined the gang. The gang committed its first bank robbery in 1887. Arthur and John got along well for a while. Around 1893, Bill Williamson joined the gang after being dishonorably discharged from the Army. In 1894, Uncle joined and introduced Abigail, who would fall for John. Their son, Jack Marston, was born in 1895, but John initially ran away for a year and returned in 1897. Arthur never forgave him for abandoning his family. In 1895, Javier joined after Dutch caught him stealing chickens. Mac, Davy, and Jenny joined prior to 1898. Later that year, Micah Bell joined the gang, and Arthur sensed something off about him. Charles joined sometime in late 1898, and Lenny joined in the late 1890s. Sean, Mary Beth, Karen, and Tilly all joined before 1899. Red Dead Redemption 2 takes place after the botched Blackwater heist. By 1899, the Van der Linde gang is desperate. Civilization is encroaching, and they're constantly on the move to escape the Pinkertons. In Chapter 1, Sadie and Kieran join the gang. Arthur contracts tuberculosis after beating Thomas Downs while collecting a debt, though he only discovers it in Chapter 6. Along the way, gang members meet tragic ends. Sean is shot in Rhodes, Kieran is beheaded by Colum O'Driscoll, Hosea and Lenny die in a St. Denis robbery, and Mac, Davy, and Jenny die earlier in the story. John is captured while Arthur, Bill, Dutch, Javier, and Micah escape to Guarma in Chapter 4. In Chapter 5, the gang struggles to escape Guarma, facing an all-out war against hostile forces. They eventually make it back, battered and exhausted. In Chapter 6, gang members start leaving as Dutch and Micah's chaos escalates. Arthur, realizing his time is limited due to TB, chooses to do what's right, saving as many as he can, and ultimately rescuing John and his family. It's revealed that Micah is the gang's rat, manipulating Dutch while feeding information to the Pinkertons. Arthur dies peacefully on the mountain, achieving redemption, while the remaining gang members scatter and Dutch spirals into menace. By 1907, John and his family are struggling. He works at Pronghorn Ranch and eventually builds his own home at Beecher's Hope. John tracks down and kills Micah, but is soon confronted by Edgar Ross. Red Dead Redemption begins in 1911 when Ross kidnaps John's family to force him to hunt Javier, Bill, and Dutch. John pursues Javier and Bill, then with the army hunts Dutch, who dies in the mountains. John eventually regains his family but sacrifices himself to protect them. The epilogue begins in 1914. Abigail has passed away, and Jack Marston, now 19, continues the family legacy as a gunslinger. He hunts down Agent Ross for revenge. Though alone, it is said that Jack lived into the 1990s and also became a writer. Jack also surpassed Arthur and John in draw speed, though it's not proven if it's canon or just a gameplay mechanic. There you go, entire Red Dead timeline. I tried to cover major parts, hope you enjoy it. Anyways, for more videos like this, subscribe to Cowboy Senpai.